Hi, everybody. Welcome to 340 Writing Robot Descriptive Essay Final Draft. Can you believe it? We are here, all of these lessons of writing and revising, and it's finally time to write that final draft. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. So in today's lesson, we're going to start by checking that our first drafts one more time to be sure we've made all the necessary changes and there's nothing else we want to make perfect. Then we're going to type our final drafts into our writing workbooks and then give it one last final check before we send it off to our teachers. So, materials you're going to need. You might want your notebook to take some more notes in. You will most definitely need your first draft with all of those revisions in it. And you're, of course, going to need your writing workbook so you can type your final draft. Let's get started. Look at this amazingly beautiful piece of writing. I'm so proud of it, yeah? So before I type my final draft, I want to go back through my first draft using all of those checklists and my teacher's feedback to make sure I've made all of the necessary changes. Thankfully, everything is in my writing workbook, so all I have to do is just flip back to those slides and do one last check. All right, so let's go all the way back to slide 15, where I uploaded the very first picture of my full RoboCat essay. And what I want to do is just take a minute, look at my checklist one more time, and any feedback that my teacher gave me, and be sure that I have addressed all of the points for that very first draft. Okay, when I'm happy that slide 15 is good, I want to now go to slide 18. Here we go. And now we're going to check one more time those body paragraphs. Do they have a clear main idea, topic, sentences, explanations? Remember from our work with the writing criteria, this is where I'm going to get points with task response and organization. So I want to be sure that all of those ideas are good. I also want to check any feedback my teacher gave me. Did she tell me to include more ideas? Did she tell me to move some ideas around? Did I do that? When I'm feeling happy about my body paragraphs, I'm going to move on to slide 23. In slide 23, we were looking at our present simple verbs. This is where it started to get really crazy, right? So I want to, again, go back through my essay one last time and check all of my verbs, all of my subjects and my verb agree, and that they're all in the correct form. When I'm happy with that, and I've made sure I've listened or watched or read my teacher's feedback, and I know that I have addressed all of those concerns, it's time to move on to my last checklist, and that is on slide 26, where I looked at my use of can and can't. Again, I want to go back through my essay, check all of my sentences using can or can't, and make sure I have not done any of these common mistakes. I also want to check my teacher's feedback and make sure I've addressed all of those points. When I am happy that my first draft, my revisions are all excellent, I'm going to go to slide 30 in my writing workbook and type my final draft like this. There it is. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so beautiful. Yay! All right, so we'll stop here, pause here for you to go and do that. Go back to each of your previous drafts. make sure you have made all the necessary revisions and corrections. Use your checklist, use your feedback from your teacher. When you feel it is perfect, type your final draft on slide 30 in your writing workbook, and then come back and we will use our final checklist to give it one last little polish before we are done with our robot descriptive essay. Good luck, and I'll see you back here very soon.